everyone, this is Amy. Welcome today to my channel. Today I'm going to do a very simple and pretty design for you using two flat brushes by Amagic. I do put my tools listed down below. Some of them are affiliate links if you want to make a purchase through them. And then a fine liner by Westonia, a number 8 Deerfoot Stippler. All the paints I use are FolkArt paints, multi-surface or enamel. I'm using light lavender along with violet pansy, wicker white, and yellow ochre. Alright, so let's go ahead and begin. I'm sorry, I think I forgot to say one of the brushes is a 16 and one is a 12. Alright, so the number 16 one is going to be the beginning one that I use. And I am dipping one side into the violet pansy, other side into the light lavender, doing a little mix, and then adding in some wicker white. And I can just keep doing this as I'm painting the flowers. Going ahead and get started here. So basically what I'm doing is a single petal, just like that, very easy. And then I'm going to come over here, turn the bottle, do another one just like that. So I'm just pushing down and just giving a slight wiggle as I push. Just think of like you're mopping or you're cleaning something off. If you can envision that, just doing, and then moving the brush up and back. Alright, so then I'm going to do the same color combinations exactly the same way. The only thing is this time I'm going to turn the brush so that the lighter color is on top. I'm going to do the same exact design and come up like that. And then I will do that with this one. So I'm just coming up and coming back and then ending like that. Keep in mind too, if you're new to my channel, please make sure that you subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you get notifications whenever I post something new. My channel is meant to be simple, easy designs for anybody that is just learning how to paint or wants to just learn how to paint, so that it's not anything that's difficult to do. Anybody can do it. If you're a more experienced painter and you use my designs just as an idea, you know, beginning basis, that's fine too. I have no problem with that. Welcome that also. But painting these bottles, they're actually a lot of fun, and I can tell you that they make great gifts. They're so pretty if you want to add lights like fairy lights to them. You know, they're kind where you can use like the wine bottle tops, corks type thing to the top of them. They're so pretty and affordable. You can go to a local bar or restaurant that just throws them out and you're good to go. Alright, taking my fine liner, dipping it into the yellow ochre, and this is going to be a single stem. And as I always like to say, I like to make my stems a little wavy. And that's just so that just not straight down. Now, not that you can't have a pretty design that way, because you can. There are certain ones that are probably more appropriate for that type of a stem. But I like to try to put a little wave in it. That's just my style. And then I'm just taking the liner brush and connecting the flowers to the stem. And just quite, simple little pulls to the stem. Very easy. If you want a thicker stem, you can, go over this, coat it more. Or you can turn the flat brush using the chisel edge and push down, and it'll create a thicker stem for you also. But I'm just going to use the liner brush for this. Alright, for the leaves, we're going to use the yellow ochre and the wicker white, and I'm just dipping in each side and doing a quick blending stroke. Nothing fancy. I'm really not very fancy with my loading of my brushes. You know, on something like this, if you want just to come back, you might have a little bit of this where it's going to pull the paint up as you're pulling back. That's common. It's different than if you're painting on paper, because that doesn't happen. And you can come back in and fill it in if you want, just with lighter touches. You want to do that, fine. If it doesn't bother you, then just leave it be. But again, I'm just pushing down and pulling back and swinging it around. And then I'll come up here and do a few up here too. Alright, and when you're doing this, like I said, if you don't like the way this finishes off, let me go ahead and, I don't know why it's doing that, but go ahead and do that. If that bothers you, sorry, hit the little camera there, sorry about that. Go like that, or you can just leave it be. Alright, I'm going to go into with my little liner brush again, and I can rotate a little bit here and have it white, have it the yellow ochre, just a little mix here. If you don't like it white, then just go back over it and put the yellow in there. If you want to add more leaves in there, you can. I'm just going to leave it light, just like I have it. Then I'm going to finish these off by taking the Deerfoot stippler, pouncing it into the wicker white. I'm going to come over here, pounce a good bit of that off, and then just take my time and just kind of lightly, you can see hopefully, lightly put in some of these to make it look like it's the stamen or the little parts that you'll have on the inside of the flower. It just gives it some interest. Alright, and there you have it, quick and easy. Alright, I hope you like this video. If you do, give me a big thumbs up. New to my channel, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. Prior to leaving, if you would take a moment to share this video on your social network with your family and friends, I would greatly appreciate that. Until the next time, please stay safe and healthy. You have a good one, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.